Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to WoW Classic Wrath, fresh start server of Maladath, and our human Paladin Outland leveling. We are going to be working on a couple of things today. We're going to come down here to the south. We have Zeppelin debris to pick up, and we have footmen and knights, and I think sorcerers to fight here, spirits to take on. I did run us through Terrakar. I got the flight point for Shatrath. And I trained our level 60 abilities. There was a lot of new ranks of basically everything. So I spent quite a bit of money doing that. We need 250 gold for flying training, and then another 50, I believe, for the mount itself. So we are, sadly, still a ways away. The other thing I noticed today was that our dungeon queues are in really bad shape. Not only are there not a lot of people queued up, but they're all Death Knights. I checked out Pagel like a minute ago, and here, you know what? I'll just show you guys, because I really want your guys' opinion on this. So I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Let's head on over to Pagel. And so we just saw what the queue was like for, that was for Blood Furnace. Let's check out what the queue for Blood Furnace is like over on Pagel. It's significantly more people, and it's also like different classes. Granted, there are a lot of Death Knights, but it's a little bit more varied. And it is kind of leading me to think that, well, I have a couple of different thoughts. The one thought I have is that, like, you know, there's not as many people at max level or in Outland on Maladath as there are on Pagel. But the other worry I keep having is I keep worrying that Maladath is going to end up being a mainly Horde server. Which was kind of one of the original thoughts I had about that. And the reason why I think that is because I think that Sky Fury is going to be the mainly Alliance server. And usually you get one of each. We're stunned for a long time during this little thing. You usually don't get 2 Alliance heavy servers out of 2 possible servers. That doesn't happen. So I'm kind of worried. I'm going to keep pushing forward, and we're going to go into Northrend, and we're going to see how it is. There's always the concept that, yeah, if the balance is really bad, we could eventually transfer off, but 90 days is a very long time to be stuck on a realm that doesn't have a lot of people on your faction. It's a long time. We're going to start by collecting these parts. I know, very, very exciting stuff here to kick things off. That fear was one of the reasons why I almost went on Sky Fury for this character. The Warlock I tried out before I started this character was on Sky Fury. And had I really gotten into that character, we would be on Sky Fury right now. Granted, we'd probably have like a 40-minute queue to log in at 11 o'clock in the morning on a Monday. But yeah, what we would never have to worry about would be population. I'm not going to think too much about it right now, but yeah, it is something that is on the back of my mind. Got some competition out here. Yeah, I had thought originally maybe we would do like a lot of dungeons to level up, but when I see the queues how they are, I mean, it looks like right now what people need are healers. I wouldn't mind healing. It's not going to be the funnest thing to do on this character, obviously. This character is really fun to play DPS, and it's really fun to tank on. But we could heal on it, we would need to put together a healing set. And right now I have nothing. We do have this. Can start kind of putting together... I like to keep my extra gear in my last bag slot here, so... we have this, which needs some gems. It's still not really a healing thing. That's just like an upgrade, possibly, if we shove some strength gems into it. But yeah, maybe we'll start putting together a healing set, because it seems like maybe that's what groups need right now. With all the Death Knights trying to do their thing, there's going to be an abundance of tanks. And we might get into more groups just going as DPS or heals. Unfortunately, I kind of love tanking, so... It's a tough one. It's a tough one for me. I mean, I could go as healer, but... It's very passive. I don't know how interesting it will be to watch me just kind of sit back and heal a group. But we might have to try. You know, I mean, right now, if we were a healer, we could have got into 2 different groups, so... I have no role selected, he says. I don't really know how that's possible. I do have a role selected here. Oh, I have no role selected. At some point we will definitely do Blood Furnace. We have 2 quests to do in there, so I will eventually put a group together and we'll get it done. I just don't think that right now is the right time with the way the queues look. Let's come down here, we'll work on this. We do need to head this way. Once we head out to this little island, that's going to give us quests to do in the northern part of the zone. The northern part of the eastern part, I should say. And what I tend to do with Hellfire is we'll knock out everything in the eastern part first, and then we'll head on over and work on the western side of the zone. That worked out really well last time on the Mage, so we'll do the same thing here on the Paladin. I noticed that my number of available bag slots is not showing up, and I haven't changed anything. Nothing has changed. Yeah, show free bag space is on. We have to turn it off and turn it back on in order to get it to work. Okay. I don't know who this NPC is. Assuming they are an NPC, if they were a player I'd be able to click on them, but I don't know who you are or why you're here. Very strange. Huh. Well, we don't need this guy yet. He is a named guy for different quest. I guess there are just ghosts here that are not anything. They're not even clickable, and I've never really noticed them before. Yeah, they're actually all over the place. Alright, that's it for sorcerers. Now we need a lot more footmen, which I think we're going to find more of on the outskirts. Now the negative thing about grouping up, and one of the reasons why I hardly ever just accept group invites when I'm out questing, is because it takes us out of the queue. That is the negative thing. It does take us out of the queue. I think we're too far away now to even share kills here. We've kind of gone off in our own directions, as people tend to do. I would like to be in the queue for Blood Furnace, though. And there's level 61. We can take a look at our talents. I think now would be a good time to go into protection and grab our increased strength here. Seems like a good idea. Let's stop over here at the Goblin Camp. We can turn in the quest there, and then we can go finish getting eggs. I did pick up this quest on my way down into Terrakar, on my way to Shatrath. And it's a quest to get some Ravager eggs. I grabbed a couple that were easy to grab as I made my run down, but that still leaves 8 more that we need.
Time is money, friend!
He wants us to go get some condensed voidwalker essence from the voidwalkers nearby. Yeah, we can do this, and we can come down and do Ravager eggs. Over here we have to... what is this one over here? Is this where we lay down... we have to lay down this totem, and then we have to fight the spirits that rise out of it after we defeat the guys? Let's take a look at this one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what this is. We lay the totem. It zaps people. We kill those people, and then we have to fight their spirits. So every pull is going to be a 2 pull. On the mage, this was not fun. And it might end up being a similar situation on the Paladin. We'll see. Oh yeah, I see, I already forgot that we have to fight 2 things for every 1 guy. Now he's being zapped by 2 different totems. I really don't know what's gonna happen as a result of this. I'm hoping that since we have him aggroed that it's gonna work for us. Yeah, it does seem like it went to us. Oh, hi there. Are we done? Yeah, I guess we completed that one. That actually worked out really, really well. With our ability to keep ourselves healed using our Art of War procs, if we're focusing on keeping ourselves alive, there's really not a lot that can take us down. We could just stand here where they spawn infinitely, apparently, and work on them that way. The only problem I foresee is being able to loot. we might never be able to loot. Kind of have to loot as we are in combat here. I have this feeling that we probably have everything we need, and that maybe I should loot and get out of here. I feel like I gotta get out of here. Yeah, we've bit off more than we can chew. Let's pull it out here. We can kill it away from where they spawn. It's the infinite voidwalker farm. As long as you can keep yourself alive while doing it. Well, we went there, so let's drink, get some mana back. And then we'll come down here and we'll round up the rest of the Ravager eggs. Oh, hello. Hi, how are you? If we have a healer, we can put a group together. Should be pretty easy. 66? Nah. I think I'll pass on a level 66. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass on a level 66 Death Knight in Blood Furnace. I mean, if I wanted to just be carried through the run, then yeah, maybe, but I'd actually like people at level, and maybe even people who need items out of there, and maybe even people who need quests, maybe people who are not necessarily a Death Knight, level 66. I would take a lower level Death Knight. I don't have anything wrong with Death Knights. There are a ton of them, obviously. But I'm pretty sure we all knew that was going to happen. I'm kind of glad that I didn't resonate with the class at all, that it turned out to not be something that I really enjoyed, because I feel like I don't need to be another Death Knight. It really says something that we only need DPS, and we only got one Whisper from one Death Knight level 66. It's getting a little scary, guys. Starting to realize that to have the Wrath experience that I want to have, I'm probably going to have to join a guild. And I don't really want to do that. Even less do I want to be responsible for running a guild. Because I don't think I have the additional hours in my schedule to be able to actually run a guild. But if I'm gonna want to get into groups that are like relatively balanced and normal, it seems like it's gonna have to like be in a guild. I don't really want someone so high level. I'm like, I really would like someone under 64. I don't know if it'll affect kill experience, but it definitely affects my ability to hold aggro. So there's that. I will hold off for a second and see if I can get someone. I'd rather take a 60 priest. And that'll at least get us out of the queue. There we go, delisted. Hey, look at that! I didn't bring a single blood death knight, or blood knight, or any kind of knight. Let's get this one turned in over here, and then we will make our way to the stone. Our inventory is looking pretty good. We have lots of space now with our 16 slot bags.
Talk to me.
Pretty amazing stuff. Increased dodge rating.
Keep it real.
It's an on use, which means I'll probably never use it.
What's up?
So, there's that. 8 purified hellboar meat.
Glad I could help.
That's the quest where we have to fight a bunch of hellboar, then we go to try to purify the meat. It's not a 100% success rate with purifying the meat. We could probably turn some stuff in back at Honor Hold, and then make our way over to the stone would be okay. I don't think anybody's in like a really, really big rush.
Hey there. For the Alliance.
We put our group together and then everybody vanished from the zone. They all had stuff to go do.
Warm wishes to blessings upon your family.
I think we're gonna get credit when this is done, since the event here is already in progress. Last time when we did this on the mage, it just ended. We didn't get to see any of it, and we still got credit. Hey, Blondie. Indeed. Must be talking about us. Yeah, I feel like it's not gonna matter. I feel like since I started it, I think we're gonna get credit for them doing it. Such detailed floating animations. All is lost, abandoned, what hope remains? I feel like it's not right if we don't exercise something here, so we definitely had to use exorcism at least once. This is a rather long event. If we do have to wait our turn for this, that's going to be unfortunate and probably not something we do right this minute. Yeah, we got credit for it.
The Legion's end.
Very,
draws
very
near.
cool, very cool.
Be kind to those less fortunate.
And we are going to be tanking this one, so we can go ahead and get our shield and one-hander on. My goal to make it to 70 in time for Northrend opening up is basically just to get 2 levels a day. I feel like, you know, that's probably going to be easy at first, and then maybe get progressively harder, although I'm fairly certain that they nerfed the experience needed to level for Wrath between levels 60 and 70. I don't think they did much to the prior levels. I think those are still basically at Burning Crusade numbers, but pretty sure they nerfed 60 to 70. So with the experience buff, I mean, it should be really easy to get multiple levels. See, this is where flying would make things so much easier, right? If we could simply fly up there, we could go down to the stone and then like fly up without having to run all the way around. Because yeah, we're gonna get to the stone, but then we're gonna have to run back out and around to get to the instance portal. But yeah, I don't have the money, so what are you gonna do? Be perpetually broke is the answer that you're looking for. Always a ton of horde. There's always a ton of horde here. We look around, we don't see any alliance, but we see a whole group of horde. I don't like that. The control of the area is split. Man, I am trying not to be super worried about the future of the alliance on Maladath, but it's kind of hard not to think about it every time we're at a summoning stone and just surrounded by horde players with no alliance players around. Yeah, I'm thinking we should easily be able to get 2 levels a day. I'll probably get 3 levels a day for a little while. Like, today we'll probably hit level 63 pretty easily. Did we get everyone? Oh, you got Abe Lincoln. Secretary of State? Abe Lincoln? Alright, the good news is we have greater Blessing of Kings now, so that's helpful. I think I'm just gonna Kings everybody, since we have 2 Paladins here. I'll be the lazy one that just gives everybody Kings. We need to get more of our symbols of Kings as well. We're gonna run out eventually. Oh, that took all of my mana. That's awesome. Our most expensive things are blessing everybody. That's interesting. I could buy some new water. We do have a couple in our bags, I think. Feel free to go a little bigger. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. There's that. I probably could have line of sighted some of them. Got better control of them. Oh, you just have to laugh at it. What else are you gonna do? I am gonna drink some coffee. That's what I am gonna do. You guys feel free to do whatever you want. Okay, so don't just run into a room and die. Got it. Got it, got it, got it. Okay, so... Alright, we'll go a little bigger. Obviously, we can't go too big. Just to get some mana back. Okay, so here, I'm not gonna, like, do anything stupid with this room. I think we'll hold off on pulling the next room until these guys are done. I'm still probably going to end up pulling these guys out of the room and just not running in there. Again, we're not tank specs, so we probably need to be a little bit more careful than maybe a prot pally would be. I'm having too much fun as Ret to think about respecking quite right now. So this is kind of just what I plan to do. What I'll do is, like, maybe we can chain a couple of these together. Like, if I aggro these guys, and they aggro through these guys, I can pull them all out. That's at least 4 enemies. We do need to be looting. Yeah, we're probably not looting as many as we could loot. Maybe if we come over here, we can grab these 2 groups. Yeah, this group aggroed over here. We do need to be careful of the mines as well. We don't want to jump onto a bunch of mines. I don't have a good keybind for my Righteous Defense, which is not going to work for me. So I will do that. R for Righteous Defense. Let's pop this. There we go.
Perhaps I can find it useful. Stay away from me.
Strength, agility, and stamina. It would be an upgrade for what we have. I feel like I'm gonna roll on it. I don't really know. I think we're the only ones that rolled on it, so. You're gonna have to give me more than... You want to use Sync instead of Kings? That might be an idea. If I knew anything about my class, then I would know what he's talking about. Do I not have what he's talking about yet? Yeah, I'm not sure what he... I'll have to look into that. I thought I got another blessing. I don't think I have the blessing he's talking about. Otherwise, it would probably be a good idea. Yeah, I don't know. No, I think I just want to keep doing what I'm doing. Maybe that's a protection spec thing. Maybe it's something we have if we are protection spec that I don't have. It could be that. Yeah, Blessing of Sanctuary. Blessing of Sanctuary. Okay, yeah, I'm red spec. This is where someone's gonna ask me, do you always queue for tank as red spec? And then I will say yes, exclusively do I queue for tank as red spec. At least I figured out what he was talking about. He'll figure it out when he sees us doing Divine Storm over and over and over and over again. You know he's gonna see it eventually. This room we can just kind of pull a little bit more carefully. Let's have these guys run back over this way. We could try a protection spec. I'm not totally opposed to it. I'm having a lot of fun on Ret. I feel like we just got Crusader Strike and Divine Storm, and I've been having a lot of fun with those abilities. And the thought of giving them up is not really like that appealing at the moment. So there's that. Guys? It's hard for me to hit on R. I'm not really good at hitting R. Maybe I need to change that to something else. I just don't know what. Could go like this. And yeah, we got dazed or stunned or something. Maybe we do need to go with a protection spec to keep us alive a little bit more. I didn't really think that these dungeons were going to pose much of a problem for us, but apparently they will. Apparently they will, so we'll have to give up our awesome abilities that we just got. Divine Storm, Crusader Strike, farewell. See you someday when we can afford dual spec, when we have 1,000 gold to throw away. Which won't be sometime until we're in Northrend, I don't think. We're not going to have 1,000 gold anytime soon. What do we get in its place? We get like a spammable shield blocking thing we have to do. Yeah, Holy Shield, 8-second cooldown, just spam it to keep your block up. Pretty boring. Avenger Shield's really cool, but it's on a 30-second cooldown, which means we can use it like every third pull. And Hammer of Righteous is okay. It's gonna hit nearby targets. We're losing so much. We're gonna lose Seal of Command. I hate it. I love Seal of Command that it just passively hits multiple targets. I don't know if I'm gonna enjoy Prot Spec. I guess if I'm not gonna, I should find out, right? Because if I'm not gonna enjoy Prot Spec, I need to know that now. Yeah, having that up would be good. Yeah, I need to find out now if I'm not gonna enjoy Prot Spec. I enjoy tanking as Ret. Can I tank as Ret? Is that something that we can do? Apparently, by our success rate here, no, it's probably not something we can do. I just feel like by going Prot Spec, we're losing so many cool things, and I don't really want to lose cool things. We're losing 3 things about the class that I love. We're gonna lose Seal of Command, which I think is amazing. We're gonna lose Crusader Strike, which I think is great, and we're gonna lose Divine Storm. We're gonna get a spammable shield block, basically, which is really boring as a mechanic. We're gonna get a new blessing to make ourselves a better tank, which could be really helpful, obviously. And then we're gonna get an ability to kind of replace Crusader Strike. It's like, but it replaces Crusader Strike and Divine Storm, which is something. It's a nice healing kilt. Oh, we won it. We might hang on to that and maybe start building a healing set. I must have given him might on accident. Because of course I did. Sometimes there's a guy hanging out in stealth back here. Yeah, here he is. You're really just supposed to stack up on these guys so they don't charge off like that. Doesn't seem to matter too much, but...
You mustn't let him loose! He'll kill us all!
Awesome. Pretty loud there.
What is this? What have you done? You'll ruin everything!
Is he even going to get to do his ability? Or is he just going to die before that? I think he's going to melt before doing his ability a single time. That's really sad. Leather with agility, stamina, and hit. And yeah, guys, that is the run. Pretty smooth. I mean, it had a couple of moments where, like, we died. At least we were the only person that died when that happened. I can definitely accept that. It's absolutely fine for us to die, especially specced out as we are. Yeah, we need to get some gems for this. Should we get spell power gems for the leather? If we want it to be part of a healing set, that might be a good idea. And yeah, I think that we can just hearth back and get this quest turned in. We have 2 quests, I think, to turn in, and that should get us to level 62. And I should probably think about if I want to try protection spec, if it's something that I'm actually interested in doing. Because what I kind of forgot that we were going to give up Seal of Command. Seal of Command has been such a great seal for me. It's been the only seal we used since we got it. And the thought of going back to something that doesn't give us that additional like damage to the extra target is not really great. So, gonna have to figure that out. Also gonna have to decide if I want to spend any actual money on real gems, which I kind of don't. Kinda don't. I'm assuming that Netherweave cloth is gonna sell for $0.00 on the auction house because it's probably like super abundant right now. Oh, we never equipped our shoulders. Good deal. Perfect. That's why it's good to clean out your bags before a dungeon. Find stuff that might actually help you. Blackrock medallion we don't need. Okay. Excellent.
Have a good one.
We should get level 62 here, so I'll need to go back and train. And maybe we will just do a respec to prod, and we'll play with that for a while and see if we enjoy it.
Well met. Safe travels.
King's honor, friend.
Yeah, I mean, we keep getting all this gear that's like, okay, so I could take more strength and agility and stam, or I could keep the intellect and spell power. So the intellect and spell power, I mean, I have to assume that that's going to be for healing, but... like, do I need the agility, or should I just keep the intellect? I really don't know how to itemize on this. I don't want to research too much about itemization right now, because I know the gear is probably going to change in Wrath.
Well met.
We could take this cloak. Do we need it? Yeah, we probably need it. Ours is from Blackrock Depths. Stamina and agility. It's not the best thing for us, though. We could grab spell power and mana per 5 on either a neck or a ring.
Go with honor, friend.
I feel like we'll just do that, and I'll keep building out this, the healing. I think that what we have now is better than this other piece, so maybe we'll sell that. We need some gems for this. Oh, we didn't hit level 62. That's unfortunate. We're gonna run outside and we're gonna fight Boar for a second, or anything that we see, in order to ding level 62. I guess that is one big negative of the Paladin, is having too much choice about what we want to do with our class. It could be a problem for me, especially. I have a hard time making choices like that. On the mage, as one of you guys pointed out, there is no choice. You are going to DPS. The only choice you have is what flavor of DPS you would like to spit forth, blue, orange, or purple. So there is that kind of thought in my head as well. we are just going to fight a couple of things here to get our level. Oh, we're getting tainted hellboar meat too, which is good. We have a quest to try to purify it. So this is not just wasted effort. We're actually working on a quest. Even though these guys aren't marked as being, like, eligible for the quest, we're definitely still getting tainted hellboar meat, which we can then purify. Usually it just ruins it, turns it toxic, and we get nothing. Might as well take this guy out too. We got a few of them. Okay guys, I am going to end this episode here. I'm going to get us back to Stormwind. I'm going to do our training, and I'm going to do a respec. It'll be our first respec, so it should be free, right? I don't really want to spend any money on it. And we'll do a respec to Prot, and then we'll probably do another Ramparts run just to test it out, see how we feel. There's also a bunch of gear that we could benefit from getting in Ramparts. Yeah, so we are going to do that. Thank you guys for being here and for the support on the series. I really do appreciate it. If you are enjoying it and you aren't yet subscribed to the channel, I'd ask you to consider subscribing. It would actually help me out a lot. And leaving a like would help out as well. I'd also like to hear from you guys about your own experiences on Maladath if you're playing Alliance especially. How has it been? If you're in this level range, how have groups been? And what do you guys think about the future of this realm? Is it going to be a realm that stands forever for the Alliance, or do you think that eventually we will be filtering back to our home realms once transfers open up? Let me know what you think. Until next time, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we'll see you back here again sometime really soon. Bye for now.